Welcome back to This Is the Day. This is the day. Drew Crisp.
Bo Chansey.
May 21.
I felt like my Bo Chansey had a little punch to it today.
Bo Chansey.
Bo Chansey.
And you do have a punchy name.
I
Bo Chansey.
I don't know, Drew Crisp.
Drew Crisp. I actually use my last name as a little bit of an expletive.
Oh, for sure.
When I miss a basketball shot or the ping pong ball goes wily. Crisp! That's what I do to myself. Crisp!
Me too.
Yeah. You use crisp.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Son of a crisp. Holy mother of crisp!
It works, right?
That's pretty good.
Oh, good morning, Bo.
Good morning, Drew.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Crisp.
Newman. Crisp. Good morning to you at home. Good morning to you.
I hope it is a good morning.
I know it.
Man, we're just doling out the good mornings.
You know, we talked about this.
Every day. We're just
Right.
like making it rain.
Making it, good morning.
Except making it rain sunshine.
That's Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning!
You know, I saw some people at the gas station this morning, and they did not look like they were having a good morning.
Yeah, no.
But again, I mean, you know,
Yeah,
it's hard.
I think like if you're on your way to work or something and you have to stop for gas,
Yeah.
it's kind of like
It's a routine thing, but it's like, yeah.
that. And there's no gas stations. There's not in the course of any given week, I pass exactly 0 gas stations on any of my routes to my destinations.
0.
When I say 0, I'm not exaggerating.
Okay.
Exactly 0. Like you
Okay.
being from Oklahoma.
Right.
You know that wherever you drive,
There's a Quick Trip.
there's a gas station.
Yeah.
And inside they have delicious snacks and treats. You can get a burrito, a ribeye, a pizza.
Ribeye.
Like whatever you
Not
want.
too far from the truth.
Like
Yeah.
some delicious coffee, Yeah, not here, man. It's like special trip to get gas, like loading up a backpack. Somebody goes, "Where are you going?" It's gas day.
It's time for gas.
I'm not back by midnight.
You've got the sled dogs.
Dude, seriously, do you pass any gas stations?
Well, no, I have to go out of my way.
You do.
I have to take a right. Yeah.
It is the weirdest thing.
Yeah, it is interesting. Well, because in Tulsa, they decided to take their local economy and just put it right into this thing called Quick Trip.
Yeah,
all
sure,
right, and just
yeah.
like, all right, we're really just gonna put all of our eggs in this basket, and so then
They do have eggs.
And they have eggs. They're at the Quick Trip. They got
do.
everything you need, really.
Yeah, they have baskets.
And they're literally everywhere because, I don't know, they decided to up the gas station game.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ones that they do have here, though, I will say this, are really nice. I think they're nice. I like them.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you ever been to a Buc-ee's?
I've never been to a Buc-ee's.
Have you heard
No.
of a Buc-ee's?
I don't know what that is.
So it's like, I think it's like the world's largest gas station. It's like a truck stop.
Okay.
But it's a shopping mall, like with
Yeah.
a food court.
Okay.
And all this merchandise. Like we made a trip to a Buc-ee's
Okay.
once in Texas with my parents, and like they have a sculpture of Buc-ee's a beaver.
Okay.
Great logo, and they had like a sculpture out front you could take your photo with Buc-ee, and we all got like Ace got a swimsuit with this character all over it. It's so weird. I mean, that's a gas station worth going to.
Right, right.
But yeah, but I was like, no, we do this just to.
No, but Irving, I mean, that's good times. Circle K's,
like
strong
that.
game.
Sure.
Strong game.
All right.
All right.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Glad you got some gas.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
And the Avalon.
In the Avalon,
Yeah, how's she running these days?
man, she won't stop. She won't stop. She can't stop. You know who that's from?
Nope.
Miley Sharas. Miley Sharas. Go ahead.
She shares the show.
She shares the show.
She does,
She
yeah.
does.
Yeah.
She does. Yeah, the Avalon won't stop. She's a trooper.
I think people just share it. They were like, oh, I should share
Oh,
the
I should
show.
share it.
They
Yeah,
did. Yeah, as soon as
absolutely.
you sang that song, it's share
Yeah.
the show time.
I came in like a wrecking ball with that suggestion. I did. I came in like a wrecking ball. You should share this show. Share it. That's another Miley Cyrus song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made assumption.
Yeah. The Climb, do you know that one?
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's early. That's early. You know that one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know that. Eric Vines, he knows that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically everything after Hannah Montana.
You were done.
Well,
you were, yeah.
I mean, I'm not like done. It's not like I wrote her off or anything. Like
Right.
she's dead to me. That's
Yeah.
kind of where my knowledge
Yeah.
level stopped.
You know what's a guilty pleasure?
Party in the USA.
Yes. Yes, right? Come on.
That song right there.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
this is a party in the USA.
Yep. Party in the USA, right here.
What's the best thing to do with a party? Share it.
Share it.
Yeah.
Yep. Like, hey, yo, I'm up at this party. You should come on over. Yep. That's right. The thing is, no, guilty pleasure as well is Achy Breaky Heart. Billy Ray Cyrus. Billy Ray share us. Yes.
Well, he had a resurgence
He sure did.
this year, man.
He sure did.
That was
Yeah.
a cool song.
And what's funny is like he's got a very minimal part of that song.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Man, when the beat drops on that
Yeah.
song, it's like,
Okay.
no, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the name of it? Do you know that?
Old Town Road.
Old Town Road. That's
Yep.
right. Yeah.
Old Bedford Road. Yep.
I'm gonna admit, I wore out both those songs.
Oh, oh yeah. Don't break my heart.
Yeah.
If you don't share the show, you're gonna break our achy breaky hearts.
I don't
Wow.
think they care
This is
anymore.
pandering. This is pandering at
It's
its best.
I'd say I feel bad, but I lead a nonprofit, so
And honestly, guys, to give you an update on the sponsorships, we reached out to Tuscan Kitchen, and they have a great Cinco de Mayo celebration.
they
by the
do
way.
every year.
And they said no.
Except they don't do it on May 5th. They do it on May
They
19th.
do it later in May.
Yeah.
If you missed it,
They do it exactly 14 days later every year.
14 days.
It's just the way it works, you know,
Yeah.
with the Italian-Mexico fusion.
It's more of a Spain type of celebration.
I don't think so.
No,
no,
okay,
it really
yeah.
wasn't.
All right.
No, yeah, right continent.
So yeah, they said no, and then honestly, Hershey's wouldn't even take my calls.
No, because
Yeah.
they've pretty much abandoned this region due to the intentional mispronunciation of the word Reese's.
So
They won't even return our calls. Thanks, people. Appreciate that. I tried to let them know we've got a campaign going to like set things straight. They said they've tried. They've
Yeah.
run commercials here. You've seen?
yeah, oh,
where,
yeah.
where the commercial says Reese's. Like clearly,
They really hit that hard.
they do.
They hit it
They
hard.
hit it hard, and yeah, people are like, what?
What?
I don't understand.
That's not what those are called.
What's wrong with you people? This marketing company got it wrong.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
what'd you do last night?
Okay, so we talked earlier about this resurgence in our family of Survivor. You know, Caleb's gone, and then out of that,
Okay, quick time out.
Malcolm.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Okay. Are these family members?
No.
Okay.
Everybody in our family's intact. They're all still at our house.
I thought like there was like a third child I didn't know about. that you guys
This is
had,
on
like,
the show. Caleb's
shipped
gone,
off.
and then out of that, man, they had two separate teams, and they brought them together and said only one person is going to be voted out. And then there was alliances that had been made that were now back in, and so you're leaning back over people, going like, it's Sierra. It's like, oh my God. It was like, what is happening? Whoa. And this is old Survivor. This is like, it's not
not a new-
current.
okay.
This isn't current. This is like old past seasons. Nobody really cares. But man, Malcolm's gone. Spoiler. And then also JT's gone now.
So this is what your life has come to.
This is what the family were watching some Survivor. Yeah.
Classic Survivor, and you're giving me updates.
And I'm giving you updates on seasons past of Survivor.
That's good. And
Boston Rob is still killing it, man.
I have no frame of reference at all, having never watched Survivor, as I've clearly indicated. Okay. Wow. Feels
Yeah.
like most of our conversations.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know who hasn't aged a day, though, is that Jeff Probst. That guy, it looks just like he did season 1. He's still calling out.
Is that the host?
The host, yeah,
Okay.
sorry. I know I probably got to give you more context. Yeah, the host, he's doing great.
Okay.
Again, he hasn't aged in the season that I'm at. I don't know, current season.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
All right. But, Bo, so there was that and dinner, But
Yeah.
What'd you do last night?
Well, mine's not much better. I'm gonna be honest. We started watching The Office again,
Yep.
and so last night ends. I just said, "Hey, you want to do The Office?" And she goes, "Yeah." So she came in, and it took 15 minutes to find the TV remote. Do you have this happening yet? This kind of action?
Absolutely.
And I'm not getting up. I had already sat down, and it's not worth it to me anymore, to get up. I'm like, because that's like the one dad role I've really excelled at.
Yeah.
Is I find the remote. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you just got to go right in there, and then along the edges of all the couch cushions, and then you pull that thing out, and you go, see, it was right there.
You're very methodical about how you go about finding it.
Got it. Told you. Why'd you look for 5 minutes? It took me 30 seconds. But I'm not doing it anymore. I'm out. I've retired.
Yeah.
I'm done. I don't care enough about TV anymore. And
it's not worth it.
This is not worth it. So Hensley was like, I can't find it. I go, did you stick your hand in the couch? She's like, no. I'm like, I've told you got to stick your hand in the couch. And then she kind of like I'm like, no, you gotta go in there. And sure enough, she just jams her hand in. First spot she jams it. It's amazing. Got it. She was so excited. It's like fishing.
Now, is this one of these, is it like an Apple TV remote? Have you seen one of these things?
Oh boy, yeah, well, yeah,
if
you buy those in bulk.
Yeah, if you lose one of those, it's immediately like, okay, here, just order a new one.
It's like, we're gonna need a case.
We're gonna need a case of these tiny little remotes that are slick and will just.
It's like the iPhone chargers.
Oh.
Yeah, just we need a gross.
Yeah.
144. Send that on over, man.
Yeah. I also love this idea. Oh, you want a charger? We'll make a brick, and then separate from that is a cord. Mm-hmm. So 2 separate pieces I can lose and never find. Because hey, I've got the cord, but guess what? I don't have. I don't have a brick.
Oh.
If I got the brick, guess what? I don't have. I don't have a cord.
Oh, man,
and it's like.
I probably could have guessed those things.
Sorry, I didn't give you any time.
That's okay.
It really wasn't worth it.
Well, I didn't, just fire it right off. Yeah, you didn't want to embarrass me. That's fine. So anyway, we were watching The Office after we got the TV on, and it was an episode I remembered, season 2. It's Michael Scott's birthday, and he's wearing this pinstripe suit. And I'm like, what is it with the suit? And Ace, spoiler alert, Ace says, oh yeah, it's the woman suit episode. And I was like, and I love the way that all comes together. So I'm watching, waiting for it. And all of a sudden, like, it's the end of the show, and I'm like, apparently I dozed off. Like, I fell asleep for like 5 minutes, and I didn't want to like be like, hey, can we run that back? Because I was a little embarrassed, because the kids are like, Dad, you fell asleep. No, I didn't.
No. So,
Did you? I don't know if your dad ever did that.
No.
Dad, you were snoring. No, I wasn't. No, I saw the whole thing. I don't know why I don't want to admit that I dozed off for a minute in my recliner.
This is making me giggle so much because I have a current memory of myself where I'm watching a movie, Jennifer Lawrence, Chris Pratt, we're in space. I don't know. It's something's happening.
I don't know. No, I know. Is that right? Yeah. Interstellar?
What's it called?
Passenger. Yeah, I saw
okay.
that, yeah.
It's like kind of slow build. It's like all this. I fall asleep. I come back. No spoilers, but like everything had been restored. Like everything was fine, and it was just like
good to know.
I didn't want to go back. I know. I didn't want to go back and be like, hey, what happened? It was. Oh man, it's just so funny when that happens because you're just like. You have to act like like, oh, that was great.
Yeah. Oh, that's my favorite.
I love how they did that.
All right, yeah.
All right, good.
Pretty exciting times.
Good.
All right, speaking of exciting times, it's time for the verse of the day.
Verse of the day.
We encourage you to download the YouVersion Bible app. They give us a verse of the day every day, and so we love to read it on the show, share it with you. Our verse comes from John chapter 14, verse 1.
Okay.
My main man Jesus is talking here. He says, do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. Okay, it's a good word right here. So when Jesus is telling them, do not let your hearts be troubled, quick context here. This is right after the Last Supper.
Okay.
And he's been telling his disciples what's going to happen. It's that night.
Yeah.
And he's telling them that he's going to be arrested, that he's going to be crucified. He's even told Peter that he's going to deny him 3 times. And Peter's, he's like, one of you is a betrayer. I mean, kind of the social dynamics happening in this scene after this meal together are pretty intense, you know. And Jesus is getting ready to go to the garden, and then he'll be arrested and crucified. And so it's really intense. And he's like, oh, but, you know, don't let your hearts be troubled. You know, you believe in God, believe also in me. And then in the next verse, it says, in my Father's house, there are many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I'm going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, will I not come back and take you to be with me where I'm going? Love that.
To go from one of you is going to betray me, which is like a awkward kind of moment, right?
Well, now everybody's going,
what?
well, I mean, who is it?
Could you imagine? Like,
He's looking around. They're just like us. I mean, they're even like whispering, like, hey, ask him who he means. They're telling John, like, hey, you know.
What exactly does he, yeah. Like, you're at a meal with friends, and it's like, hey, one of you is going to say something really bad about me on social media. It's like, what?
Like, you've seen the painting of the Last Supper, right?
Yes.
And, you know, they got John, like, leaning back against Jesus. It's like, and they're like, hey, ask him.
Ask him.
Hey, yo, who are you talking about?
Yeah, you'll find out. It's going to happen. Yep. And then don't let your hearts be troubled right out of that. It's
Right.
like, okay, but back to the betraying you thing.
Well, betraying
I
and
thought we're all bros here.
and he's gonna die,
Yeah.
and Peter's gonna deny him, and like, and then you know, and then ultimately all these guys, or except for maybe John, are
Yeah.
you know gonna be martyred.
Yeah.
It's like, don't let your hearts be troubled.
But and it's not like this, the sun will come out tomorrow. You know, it's not, it's like this like resolute.
Believe it, God.
Believe
also in me.
even in like the most difficult times, do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, also believe in me.
Yeah.
This is it, man.
And I mean, that's why I'm just saying, like, this encouragement, like, to trust Jesus is nothing new. I mean, he knows the troubles.
Yeah.
He understands them, and it's nothing new.
Yep.
Great verse of the day.
He knows the troubles. He knows them.
He knows them.
Yep.
Yeah, don't be troubled. Don't. I mean, yeah.
That's good, man.
Think about him. Yeah. Okay, in my closet,
Yep.
I have this calendar. I tear the pages off, I bring them in. I think you're gonna like today. It's about inspiration. The bottom corner of it says, get inspired.
Get inspired.
You ready to get inspired?
Who's ready to be inspired?
I know a lot of people are just like, I'm not getting inspired. No way. Well, look out, you're about to get inspired. There's a quote by somebody named Paul Brandt. Don't tell me the sky's the limit when there are footprints on the moon.
Oh, mic drop. Beep. Look at
Don't
that.
tell me the sky's the limit when there are footprints on the moon. What do you think about that?
I always thought about, I've seen the picture of the footprints. I've often thought, like, did they have to, like, really push the boot down there, you know, because of all the gravity? I mean, they're barely.
I think the boots were weighted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because they're barely stepping.
Maybe before that photo, they could have, like, swept up a little bit. Like, created a clean space. Now let's get that photo.
Let's get the photo. And do you think it's probably not there anymore, right? The
moon?
footprint on the moon.
My
you
bad. I
think-
was like, I think I saw it last
no,
night.
no, the moon's there. Moon's there.
Pretty sure there were some waves.
But like the footprint on the moon, I think it's
Is there wind on the moon?
maybe not. Maybe it's still there.
I don't know.
Okay. Good point. But yeah, you're right. Sky's not the limit.
Yeah, there's footprints on the moon.
Absolutely. I've seen pictures of black holes.
All right, but serious note.
Yeah.
I think we do probably put false limitations on ourselves sometimes.
Okay.
Like we say, you know, here's my ceiling, and that's it for me.
Okay. Good point.
Yeah, and sometimes it doesn't matter. Like, you know, it's like I like to play golf, and maybe I just, you know, decide, okay, you know, this
the player I am.
score is, you know, fine, and that's all I'll ever be. Where, you know, if I took some lessons or I practiced or I worked on different parts of the game, I could probably improve, but I've just said, no, that's all I'll ever be.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of accept that.
Yep.
That's probably not that big a deal.
No, it's really big.
But I think it's a big deal when we do it in our relationship with Jesus.
Yeah, no, I think that's probably more.
And I've seen this a lot. Like, it's kind of like, well, yeah, I mean, even like some of the questions, like the questions that, you know, we might ask might be like, okay, what's the bare minimum? You know, like what, like what's the least I can do and like still be in? It's like, well, okay, first of all, you got the whole thing like totally messed up. It's not a do to receive. It's just a receive. But then when you receive, why not live out all of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, why are we putting these limitations on?
You're right. Because I think, I honestly, from last week, when the question came up, what must I do to inherit eternal life? You brought it out. It's a ridiculous question.
Yeah.
Like, inherit? Be an heir.
Be an heir.
Be.
That's it.
Yeah.
Be an heir. And you can't even you can't make yourself an heir.
It's just you are.
You are or you aren't.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so then it's like, in that airness, like, what are the possibilities? I feel like with God, it's like, I want to show you the possibilities that are here.
Yeah, let's live that out.
And like limits, let's stop talking about limits. Let's see where this thing can go, you know?
Yeah, believe in God, believe also in me.
Yep.
And let's see where this goes.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's really
so
good.
Let's get rid of those limits. Okay. And then in our kitchen, on our calendar, we have a calendar that gives us a national day to celebrate. And every day we're celebrating. Today's kind of cool. I think you'll like this. Today is National Waiters and Waitresses Day.
Okay. So May 18th, the restaurant started opening up, right?
Yeah, outdoor seating.
Outdoor seating.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, you're a little more refined than
Yeah,
me.
well,
I didn't realize.
No, you're good. Thank you so much for coming to our restaurant today. Just want to let you know a little bit about our specials. Bo, what's our first special
Actually,
today?
I'm the bus boy.
Oh, okay. Okay, yep, all right. Sorry we didn't clear the table before you sat down. That's we're real busy today. But I wanted to show you, I wanted to show you, I brought a platter full of some of our things. We've got a strawberry face boy that we're going to be eating later on. So if you want to pick me, you want to pick that one, you can. But yeah, thank you so much. And have you joined us before here at this restaurant?
Why do they always ask you that?
Why do they ask you?
I don't know.
It doesn't
Like,
matter.
I just want to go. None of your business. Have you ever lied at that question?
Yes. Oh, yes.
You've never been there, but you just don't want to hear the spiel.
I don't want to hear the spiel.
I don't want your spiel.
Yeah, we're regulars. We're good. Yep. Yeah.
We were kind of having a conversation.
Yes. Did you have a chance to look at the menu? We just sat down.
Well, I don't want to be rude.
No, I'm not being rude. I'm not just being rude. But yeah, no, this is the day to celebrate those men and women who spit on our food and bring it to us.
It.
No,
you stop now.
There is a little spattle though.
Well, they were a mess.
Okay, wear a mask. But pre-mask, let's think about this.
Look, man, I'm a big time believer in like being kind and encouraging and supportive and even over the top to waitresses and waiters.
I'm with you.
I mean, like, for real.
I'm with you.
Like, I will even say this, and if any waiters or waitresses are watching and you serve me, don't listen to this. The worse the service is, the more I tip.
The more you bring, the more you lean in.
I tip more.
Yeah.
I tip more the worse the service is. Because I figure maybe they're having a bad day.
Yep.
Maybe they didn't like the look on my face and I triggered something in them.
Yep.
Maybe they're just not very good at their job and they're probably not getting a lot of tips. So I want to make up some of the difference there. Just close the gap a little bit. But it's a hard job. Like, you know, when people go somewhere to be served.
Okay.
Think about this for a moment. You go somewhere and the reason you go to a restaurant is I want to be served.
Right.
I'm gonna sit down and I want to be served. So I have expectations with that. Man, now I've got to meet your needs as your servant, as your paid servant. That's a tough one. Anticipate, you know, when that glass is gonna be empty. My dad was one of these guys for a while.
Just holds it up.
Coffee cup's empty.
Just hold it up.
Just hold it up there.
You ever get one of these like?
Oh, when the cup's empty? Oh yeah. Shake the ice.
Shake the ice. Oh man.
Not sure if you guys know this.
I'm honestly, I should be tipping more because I bring a lot of awkward weirdness to the
You know, that's I bet
to the
you
experience.
Do. I bet you do.
Can I tell you a quick story?
Oh yeah. Well, can I
Okay.
stop you? No.
You can't. So one time, this waitress was not having any of this. Okay. I like these little fried corn. They call them corn nuggets, corn
Yeah, I know what you're
dodgers. You
talking
ever
about.
had these little?
Yeah. Where'd you? Yeah.
This was like in Ithaca, New York.
Okay.
And was at this little restaurant, and we had gotten maybe 16 in a basket. And so we kind of did the math, the corn nugget math, and then it's like, so I was gonna offer we got down to one last one. I was gonna offer it to the waitress, but somehow some corn nugget had gotten stuck in my throat, like a little piece of it. And so as I turned to offer, as she's moving, she's going to another table, she's walking, I go, would you like to lose corn nugget? And like, she's right here and I'm here and I go, corn nugget, corn nugget, corn nugget. And she's like, what? And I said, we wanted to offer you the corn nugget. No, I don't eat from the tables.
Yes.
And then she just moved on, and it was like the most, oh gosh. And it's like, yeah, let's go ahead and give her the 25, 35, 45% that she deserves for having to deal with corn nugget kid.
I got to explain to you that I don't eat
from the tables that I'm serving. Hey, this Caesar salad's good. You want some?
You gonna eat that crouton? Because I'm not watching my carbs.
You had the unsweet, right? Okay, good. Thank you so much, sir.
It's awful. You ever been to a diner where like their shtick was the waiters and waitresses are rude?
I love it.
Me too.
I love
That's
it.
fun.
It makes me laugh.
Because then you're just like, it's just like the ruder you are, the better. That was fun.
Yep. It's like, I feel like you'd be good at that. I feel like you'd be a good waiter,
What, like being rude?
The rude waiter thing. Because you'd be like, hey, you're like fun dad without the fun, or something.
Oh, I would say that?
Yeah, like you would say that, or like, nice.
I don't think I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, looks like you're going gray there, man. That's bad. That's just bad. That's just rude,
It's just kind of mean.
It's a thin line between rude and mean.
What's wrong with you?
Looks like you married up. You're talking to him. Oh man.
I wasn't talking to him. That's terrible.
It's terrible.
What is wrong with you?
Right. Yeah.
There's a lot.
Okay.
Okay, well, hey, waiters, waitresses, way to go. That is a tough gig. My daughter Liza, she started a job at Texas Roadhouse.
I love that place.
In the spring, and was doing that. And I heard, just within a few weeks before they closed down, I heard some doozies.
Some stories?
Some doozies of how people behave, man.
Our bread wasn't baked
oh my goodness.
properly. Could you rebake our bread?
Yeah, it's kind of sad, honestly. I feel bad for people who, I don't know how to behave. You can't act like a decent human. Just stay inside. That's a good plan.
Just stay inside.
Just stay inside.
That's so good.
Okay, we're celebrating grads this
right.
month on This Is the Day, and many of you have sent in your graduates to help us celebrate. If you haven't done that yet, we do want to celebrate your grads. You can send us an email at thisistheday@manchesterchristian.com. This is the day, manchesterchristian.com. So we have some grads today. You're walking. Okay.
This song makes me want to walk.
It makes you want to walk.
All right. Yes, I'm back.
I have a comment on the song.
Let's hear it.
My comment on the song is, think we can modernize this a little bit? It feels a little somber. Walking down the aisle at my graduation, get my diploma, then a vacation. I don't know how this is done.
Yes.
Okay.
It is somber.
Yeah, it's a little slow.
Yeah.
Maybe some Uptown Funk. I don't know. So.
Can we get Bruno Mars on the graduation song, please?
And then in 200 years, they'd be like, why are we playing this Uptown Funk still? It's so lame. But our graduates are not lame. So
Nope.
we have three that we're celebrating today. The first is Lindsay Grace Horrell.
Yep.
She is graduating from Sauhegan High School. She's planning on attending UNH. And way to go, Lindsay.
Absolutely.
Congratulations. We have a picture of her.
Absolutely.
Woo! There's your air horn. I want to do this one.
Okay. Yeah, Lindsay! I got my big sign. Lindsay! Please hold all bells and whistles and claps till the end till we've read all names. Go, Lindsay!
All right, we also have, I'm assuming her brother, Jacob
Absolutely.
Andre
Okay.
Horrell. And he is graduating from Lakes Region Community College. Get this,
Okay.
with a degree in firefighting.
Yep.
And our man Jacob here is gonna be a full-time firefighter.
That's awesome.
Way to go, man.
Look at that. In the degree in fire science and advanced EMT, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Way to go. Okay.
Way to go. We're celebrating you today. And
Jacob!
we got one more.
Okay, one more.
Cooper Hamill.
Cooper Hamill.
Coop.
Coop.
Has graduated from high school, Manchester Central High, and he'll be attending UNH Durham. And this is kind of cool. He received the UNH Presidential Scholarship and was accepted into the honors program.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, Lonnie
Look
Doc,
at that.
Cooper. We didn't know that we had a regular old Bill Shakespeare around here.
Is it Bill Shakespeare? Okay, yeah. Linda Hamill, Al and Linda Hamill,
Yep.
are the parents, and you know Linda.
I do. Linda's on our staff here.
Yep.
So way to go, Coop. We're excited for you. That is awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
Remember she wanted that fun dip.
She's not getting one
She's not get one.
until she gets all 6 questions right. Come on, Linda.
We got to turn the
Play the
tassel
game. Turn that tassel.
to our graduates. We turned that tassel. We know it was no hassle for you guys because you're smart. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we celebrate you today.
Yep. There it is.
No air horn?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Please hold all bells and whistles and claps until the very end. We read all names. Thank you. Never works. Never works. People still cheer.
Remind me to tell you about, there was a governor who was reading names of graduates, and they slipped a name in there. I'll tell you about it later.
I'm very excited about this.
All right. We're also celebrating
Birthdays.
a birthday today. Check this out. We got a birthday boy.
Okay.
His name is Lincoln Masterson.
Lincoln!
Lincoln is the big deuce.
2
He
years
is
old?
2.
2.
2 years
man.
old.
Dos.
Happy birthday, Lincoln. There he is. We have a picture of him. Look at that guy.
Lincoln!
Lincoln, happy birthday, buddy. Yes, I think
Lincoln.
we should sing him happy birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
Lincoln Masterson. You're fantastic. 2. That's incredible. Dos.
Big 2.
The big 2.
That's right. Happy birthday, buddy.
Okay. That's
All
it.
right. Hey, man, it's Thursday.
Yep.
You know, we do a little something special every day. So we got Motivation Monday,
That's right.
Tuesday's Tips,
Yep.
Wednesday's Wonder. Do you know what today is?
Throwback Thursday.
I got it.
There it
You try
is.
again?
Nice. Yep.
Keeps coming back.
Look at that. Yeah. So we got a really good one today.
Okay.
Yes. It's from a past sermon.
Oh, like way back.
Way back. It's a throwback, and I'm excited.
Okay, let's check this out.
Check this out.
God has me pick up trash. I don't like to pick up trash. I think trash is filthy and disgusting. I personally do not throw trash on the ground. That's what you people do. And then I go behind you and I have to pick it up because the Holy Spirit says, hey, there's a piece of trash, you should pick it up. No, I don't want to do this, so I want to argue with it. But here's the thing. If I don't respond to God in something as simple as bend over and pick up a piece of trash, do you think I'll ever be obedient to him in the larger things? So when Jesus says go pick up a piece of trash, then I better do it. So to put this into perspective for you, here's the voices I hear in my head. It goes something like this. Hey, look, there's a piece of trash. We should totally pick it up. What are you, nuts? That's disgusting. You disgust me. Don't pick that up. Come on, it's not that big of a deal. Let's just pick it up. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. You don't know where that's been. Come on, you know how God feels about trash. You made this beautiful planet and people go around trash in the joint. Let's pick it up for Jesus. Dude, it's one piece of trash. God won't care if you skip it. Now, Bo, you know if we don't obey God in the little things, then we're not going to obey him in the ultimate things. And that's a problem.
Welcome back.
That was amazing. I liked both of those guys.
Oh, I didn't. I like the guy in the red much better.
You like the guy in the red?
Yeah. I just wanted to punch the other one in the face. I'm not kidding. I'm like, oh.
There is something about that specific example, the trash. There is something about that it's hard for me to walk by and not pick it up.
Well, yeah. Well, it would be easy for me to walk by and not pick it up.
Okay.
I really don't like.
Touching it.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Have you noticed this like surplus of gloves laying around?
a lot of gloves.
Like, you really, like, what are you guys doing? It's like, I wore these gloves now. Before I get in my car, I'm gonna toss them in the parking lot.
They are literally everywhere.
Let somebody else come behind me and pick up those gloves. And I know, here's my favorite. People who do that junk, they go, I'm helping the economy. Let me tell you why. Because then somebody's got to have a job to come clean up after you.
Man.
That's just tacky.
That's
just tacky. Come on, you can do better.
There's some layers there. Okay.
That's messed up.
All right.
You know what I learned from that Throwback Thursday? I used to dress like you.
I actually thought as I saw it, I was like, man, Bo looks cool. I like that. I was like, he looks like he's part of a ska band or something. I was like, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
He used to dress like you.
Whoa! Is that what I think it is?
Leader.
A union leader.
A union leader.
Oh,
right
man,
here.
I look forward to this every day.
I know it. It's the May 21st, 2020 edition of the Union Leader, a premier paper of New Hampshire.
I feel like this is going to be special.
Yep, it's going to be good
High
today.
hopes. High hopes.
Not going to read the chuckle. Not going to read it.
Can you? Now I want to know.
Not even worth our time.
Well, it's never stopped us before.
I know, but look, I don't know who the we is in this, but it says, we mock primitive cultures that beat drums to ward off evil and then blow our horns to break up traffic jams. I don't mock primitive cultures.
I don't either. I like to beat drums.
I don't know who the we is. Yeah, drum circles are like a thing now.
Yeah, it's like,
Okay.
how about that recycled percussion thing?
Yeah.
They're like huge around here, like
Absolutely.
local heroes.
We're not mocking any
I
of that.
feel like they're a little tone deaf to the world we live in.
Maybe. Sorry, Chuckle.
All right.
Where was it?
Step up the chuckle game over there.
Step up the Chuckle. So this zoo in Hungary, all right? Not hungry, not like
like the country?
Not like I'm fasting, I'm hungry, but the country. Hungarian circus beats virus by becoming a safari park. So these animals, that were a part of the circus are now the people are able to drive through, and it's like a safari park in what was the name of the? It's a Szada, Zada, Hungary. I don't know, but pretty cool. Like, here's the thing. Here's the question I had though. I mean, these animals, being a part of a circus, I think, is maybe a little different than being ready for the public and being a zoo exhibit.
I think they're used to being in front of people. It didn't say they were. It said safari park, so you can drive through.
Yeah.
And see you stay in your car and you can see the animals. Maybe hold out a bucket of food.
Yeah.
I think that's what they got there, like a
Yeah,
giraffe.
They're feeding the giraffes.
Yeah.
But
you ever done that?
Oh yeah.
Like you open the window and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a zoo where you could walk up the steps and then you get right there and they just big old tongues, just
Oh, they're huge.
big tongue comes out and then just.
I was like, the kids are like, dare you to touch it, Dad? And I'm like, because I did. It totally freaked me out. Like, I touched it. Oh my God, I did it.
I thought I'd have to get closer to it, but the tongue came out and was like, I'll take that, and then just brought it back, and I was like,
How did you do that?
What? They're amazing creatures, though, man.
They are.
Amazing.
And then you never know, is the tongue rough? Is it slimy? You don't really know what to expect.
Yeah, you're right. It's good that you stay in your car.
That's probably good.
It's not like they hand you a hula hoop and you have to go out there and the lion. All right, go ahead.
The lion won't cross the barrier.
This is nervous. He's supposed to jump through this? It looks like he's going to eat me. Oh, man. But another thing, too, they've got a volunteer down here, really cool, from Dr. Clown Foundation. and they're doing like some of that really cool bubble, those big bubbles, you know. And so they go out in front of hospitals. This is in Poland, and they do like the cool bubble, creations and stuff. They with the sticks and they.
Clowns are amazing.
Yeah, really cool.
It's tough to be a clown.
It is.
I think clowns are really like underrated. Have you ever tried to be a clown?
Yeah.
Or you were probably good. You could probably no, because you're great with the physical humor. I could see,
Yeah.
like that whole tongue thing you just did, and like, I don't know what just happened, but I felt like I was there. I was like, oh, I need some feed.
I need some feed. Where are the feed?
What is this happening? You got your clown phone.
And actually, I actually just got a call from our sponsor. I had to put it on hold. Tuscan Market. Thank you, Tuscan Market.
Yeah, that's good. That's
so
good.
much.
Yeah.
They've got a 9-pound assorted chicken butcher bundle.
Yeah.
Wait a second. What? They sell like actual like groceries at Tuscan Market?
It's an Italian butchery.
Oh, okay. It's an Italian. I thought it was a restaurant.
It says Italian butchery.
A butchery. Okay. I didn't know. I thought it was that. Why are they celebrating Cinco de Mayo then? I don't know.
Hey, man, any reason to celebrate?
I don't have a problem with Tuscan Market. I do have a problem with another article.
Oh, it's not an article.
Okay.
But before we do that,
Yeah.
I just wanted to follow up and say, in case anybody was wondering, I am an awful clown. Like, I have done it. I did a week of camp one time where we built the whole premise around like a clown theme, and I was going to do a morning show with another guy, and we bought the whole clown outfits, we put the makeup on, and I got in front of everybody, and I was like, what's up? It was straight-faced clown.
Straight Joaquin Phoenix. Just, what's up?
It didn't work at all. Like,
What's up?
Hey.
I'm a clown.
you ever seen Homie the Clown?
Yes.
That's all. I just wanted to beat those kids like a sock. Like,
Homie, don't play that.
that's all I wanted. I was angry. I was an angry clown. Something about the makeup, it just made me mad.
He's an angry clown.
Yeah, I am. All right.
Okay.
Go, not an article.
I did have an issue with
Yeah,
this.
okay.
PJ to his brother who always wears PJs, which that's another issue. Grandma said, I need to show PJ. Oh, no, okay. Hold on. PJ is the one who always wears PJs. I'm so lost. Grandma said, I need to show PJ the ropes. Where do we keep them? Well, again.
I got a chuckle out of that.
Yeah, well, this is where the chuckle is, I guess. Anyway, the thing is, ropes serve a very functional purpose.
Yeah.
I don't know, again, I get the metaphor, but now he's literally looking for ropes. And children with ropes, it's a bad combination. Because I think that maybe there's going to be some knots made that they can't unknot, they can't untie, and there's going to be, they're too small to be dealing with ropes. So I think I think it's insensitive, I think it's downright faulty for this writer to bring this to our consciousness and awareness. That this is even, ropes are available for children. It's like R-rated movies. It's like PG-13 movies. These are not for you.
Okay. Yeah. Can I help?
Please.
Okay, because
Please.
I think this is another time where you may have brought more to the family circus than
needed to
is
be.
actually there. I think we do have a fairly sweet and important moment. You have multi-generations represented here in the family.
Which I'm for.
And you have grandmother telling the older sibling to look out for his brother and teach him and show him the ropes. And then you have that one who didn't quite understand, what this phrase "show the ropes" means. It means show him the rope, like show him how to like maybe show him how to get out of his PJs and put some clothes on. Because this little guy, he's got his pants on, they're rolled up.
Yeah.
He's got an outfit put together. So it's time to show your little brother the ropes. He doesn't know what that means, so he asks for clarification from his mom.
Okay.
So what we have here, I think, is some really wonderful inter-family communication happening, where they're, hey, they're all helping each other out. Grandma's helping out, and the mom's involved, and one brother's helping out another brother. This is beautiful.
And I would never. Oh, I'm so sorry. I would never want to speak against mentorship. in any way, I think that's a very valuable thing. And so, again, I missed it. I apologize to everyone in Family Circus. Again, you're on point and I'm off.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah, but kids in ropes, generally not a good.
Kids in ropes,
Yeah.
not generally.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't wrong there.
Friendly's ice cream, man. $1.87 at the Shaw's.
At the Shaw's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Friendly's,
That's good.
man. Ken's, steakhouse, Italian dressing,
Those are good dressings.
$1.88. That's probably a little too much. I don't know what's in that. That's a little too little. You know what I'm saying? I need a little bit more because it costs. I mean, that extra virgin olive oil stuff's way expensive. That's
Okay.
the pure stuff.
Hey,
But
we got some other news.
we do have other
Yes, some MCC news.
Yep.
We have a webinar that we're having, that we're
Absolutely.
hosting, called Financial Wellness Through COVID-19, Conquering the Crisis.
Yep.
And for those who would like some help with your finances, your personal finances, we have this available Tuesday, May 26th from 1 to 2 p.m. and Wednesday, May 27th from 7 to 8 p.m. So 2 opportunities to be involved in that, connect with some other people, and maybe dig in. And
Yep.
great time to do it.
Bo, I was part of a dry run for this webinar.
Okay.
You know, and the facilitators that led it, fantastic.
Yeah.
It was really, these, a lot of times this type of content can become overwhelming, a lot of emotions to it.
Sure.
They were very shepherding, they were very gracious, kind, practical,
Yeah.
they were excited. Like it was great content, delivered exceptionally well. So if anyone has space in their calendar, I would highly suggest taking this webinar.
For sure.
Yeah.
It might even empower you and help you to help others.
Absolutely.
For sure. Like
That's it.
maybe you have people in your family or in your life who may be struggling financially or concerned with their finances. This could maybe give you some tools to help
Yep.
them as well, which is such a great thing because you nailed it.
Yeah.
There is this like shame stigma attached with money in our culture. That I believe that the enemy has just put on us as a
Yeah.
people, and God is demolishing this
Yeah.
through things like this,
Yep.
where you do have very kind and gracious people leading it. That's a great point. Glad
Yep.
you pointed that out.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you know about the weather?
The weather outside,
Yeah.
I don't know much about it.
Okay, man. I've got good news.
Okay.
Today, we're moving past the 50s.
Okay.
We're moving through the 60s. We're going to cruise right on through the 70s.
No.
High of 81.
Stop it. Stop it. 81 today?
81.
What?
Projected high,
wow.
81
Wow.
and sunny.
Okay. Okay.
What do you think about that?
I think that's almost perfect, right? I mean, 81.
I mean, that's it's a relative
relative
thing. Yeah,
term,
yeah,
but
I
that's
guess.
okay. Good. That's fun.
Yeah, so how about this one, though? It was 40 degrees when I got up this morning,
Okay.
and it's going to get to 81 degrees. That's a 41 degree swing. That's a lot. That's a big swing.
That is a big swing.
That's a big swing.
Yeah.
Whee!
Whoa! Whoa! 40
This
degrees.
is not like one of these swings. This is like, woo! We may go around the jungle gym. You ever do that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, you would.
I would try. I don't know if I ever did it, but yeah.
You're probably the kid that broke his arm 3 times in the 3rd grade at
Ne-
recess.
Never broken a bone. Never fractured a pinky. But
That's a bone.
I fractured it. No,
I never broke a bone. Fractured a pinky.
No, listen, I don't think a fracture's a break. All right, it is a very tiny little, didn't fully break. Here's the thing though with the swing set. Growing up, we had one where it would rock. Do you ever have one of these where it rocks? You didn't actually.
It's like your dad didn't put it together appropriately.
Okay,
I don't know.
Dad, that's not what I'm saying.
I don't know why dad had to put it together either. Maybe mom did. I don't know what happened there. You know?
Yeah, no, but so I would always try to see if I can get it to come crash over. That's the kids. It's what kids do.
Maybe you just abused the swing set. All right, it's time for
Every Day with Jesus.
Every Day with Jesus, our daily devotion in 140 characters or less. And so today's thought for the day says, this world tells us that strength is found in power and control, but in God's economy, strength is best found in weakness. And then 2 Corinthians 12:9 is our verse. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. There it is.
What a hard word,
Which
to
one?
be honest.
Oh,
Like-
just the whole thing?
Well, even just like Paul's example of, was that Paul?
Yeah, thorn in his flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Example of like communicating weakness. I feel like it's a little hard to like be vulnerable and communicate weakness.
Yeah, I think again, like the stigma associated with that and the
Yeah.
hiding of that all the time makes it even more challenging. You know, particularly like, you know, from a leadership standpoint, like in our families or, you know, local within the churches or, you know, even government maybe, I don't know, when our leaders exhibit no vulnerability and maybe, you know, just can't or refuse to admit if we're wrong. Yeah, I think that perpetuates a pretty gross sickness.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, but we don't have to do that.
I don't have to do that.
No.
No. There's strength found in weaknesses.
And if you're feeling weak, then you know his strength, God's strength, can really come through in that weakness. Like the financial thing, you know, if you're feeling weak financially, that's a good example of that. Well, okay, well here's an opportunity. There's all kinds of things like, well, I can't do this and I can't do that, and I'm missing out here, and I'm stressed and I'm worried. Well, what's the opportunity here? Is an opportunity for God to come in and use some other people, and so they can use their experiences and their training to help out. And so here's an opportunity for strength to be gained and to be expressed if we will go ahead and say, hey, well, I have a weakness here. And here's an opportunity for God to be glorified through that in so many ways. Not just about like what he might do in your life, but okay, what are the ripple effects of that? What might you hand down to your kids by going, whoa, I have a weakness here. And I could use some help, and you learn some principles, and you get some accountability and some people to walk alongside of you and help carry that burden. And now you hand that down like, hey, here's a good thing to do, kids. And then the ripple effects through generations.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, his strength.
There you go.
It's good.
Man, it just builds and builds.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Hey, man, I want to play
Yeah.
some Trivial Pursuit.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We're going to
Absolutely.
play the 1981 version of Trivial Pursuit, so it is really trivial. My man Drew Crisp here will draw a card at random from the center of the box, and we'll go one question at a time. We invite you to play along, make a guess. If you get all 6 questions right, we will send you a congratulatory fun dip in the mail. So let us know how many you get right. Keep track. I'm on a winning streak. I got all 6 right yesterday.
It's going to happen again. It's going to happen again.
I'm not calling my shot. I'm just saying I'm feeling good. Feeling good. What do we got?
Blue.
Blue, geography.
What 2 countries are joined by the Ambassador Bridge?
Oh, man.
What 2 countries are joined by the Ambassador Bridge?
The Ambassador Bridge. Wow. 2 countries.
2 countries joined by the Ambassador Bridge.
Ambassador Bridge. No clue. So making a guess here. Ambassador Bridge. I'm gonna go England and Scotland.
It wanted Canada and the U.S. I don't know where the Ambassador Bridge is. Is that
We're joined by lots of things. We have a shared border.
border?
Okay.
All right.
All right, Trivial Pursuit.
Okay.
Some Great Lakes in between there. All right.
Pink.
Pink is entertainment.
Who played President Monckton in Washington Behind Closed Doors? Who played President Monckton in Washington Behind Closed Doors?
Wow. No clue. This feels really trivial. Man, I could go quick over 2 here. Ronald Reagan.
No, they wanted Jason Robards.
Never heard of him.
Robards.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Yellow.
Yep. History.
Who was the only U.S. president to be impeached? Who was the only U.S. president to be impeached?
Well, this is an old card.
Old card.
1981. It was not Richard Milhouse Nixon. Andrew Johnson.
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 Andrew Johnson.
I just said it wrong.
You
sorry.
got it. No, you got it. Okay. Andrew Johnson is correct.
Okay.
Brown?
Brown is art and literature.
Okay. What British author created Gunga Din? Gunga Din. British author created Gunga Din? Gungadin.
British author?
British author.
Gunga Din?
Gunga Din.
Hey. Tolkien? I have no idea.
They wanted Kipling.
Oh, Rudyard.
Rudyard Kipling.
Okay.
Yep.
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's maybe, from
Maybe.
there. Okay. Green.
Green is Science and Nature.
Okay. Who's this man? Brothers and sisters, I have none. But this man's father's my father's son. Who's this man? Brothers and sisters, I have none. But this man's father's my father's son.
I hate this riddle. I have figured it out before. Who is this man?
Who's this man?
Who is this man?
Brothers and sisters,
My uncle. No, that's not right.
this man's father's my father's son.
This man's father's.
So looking for this man.
My father's son. My son.
It's your son.
Yeah,
Yep.
my son.
Yep. Okay.
Sorry, guys. I had to figure it
I'm my
out.
own grandpa. Remember that song?
Nope.
All right. Orange.
Orange is sports and leisure.
Okay. What sport has you hike out while clothes hauled? What sport has you hike out while clothes hauled?
Hike out
Hike out,
while clothes hauled.
clothes hauled. Hauled.
Okay.
Hauled.
What sport are you gonna hike out while your clothes hauled? I don't know. Mountain climbing?
They wanted sailing.
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 Look at me, I'm sailing.
Look at me. I'm doing the work.
I'm not a slacker.
Okay.
Baby stepping.
Baby, I'm babies. I'm doing the work.
Okay. I only got two, man. I got a little
Two.
cocky. Yeah, it
These cards,
happens.
man. Only president to be impeached.
Oh, we're getting a call from our producer.
Oh. Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
Eric.
Eric?
Oh,
Eric, you're saying,
Oh, he's
are you there?
talking to us about the
yeah.
time.
What do you want?
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Hi,
hi.
Eric.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Hey.
Hey, we're running a little short on time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you want to do, sermon?
We can do the sermon remix, or
said-
we can show a puppy video.
He said we
or
should do sermon remix.
Sermon
do a
remix.
Chris Pie 5.
Okay. How about us?
He's giving it.
You gonna do a sermon?
Okay. All right. Yeah. I
You
think
sure?
Eric.
we probably should
You're
go and
welcome.
do a sermon remix. This is where we do look at the sermon remix. Look at the past week's sermon. Unpack it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We are created by God to be in a relationship with God. Now, I know a lot of times we mix this up and we struggle with this. We really do, because we want our identity to be based on our efforts and our abilities and our achievements. And yet that identity is never sufficient. There's a story in the Bible, in the book of Mark chapter 10, about a guy who's commonly referred to as the rich young ruler. I love that. The rich young ruler. It's the trifecta of human identity. He's rich. Boy, don't we all want that, to have that money. Boy, that money will just make everything go away. That money will make our problems all come together. If we had that money, then our identity would be secure. Not so sure. But he's rich. He's got youth. And with that youth probably comes health and vigor, and he's got his whole life before him, so he's probably hopeful. He's got power. He's a ruler. He's got authority. He's probably got servants. When he speaks, people listen. When he says jump, people say how high. These things that we crave and long for. I mean, this guy's got the trifecta of them. And he comes to Jesus and he says to him, okay, hey, Jesus, I have a question for you. So we'll pick it up there in verse 17. As Jesus started on his way, a man ran up to him and fell on his knees before him. Good teacher, he asked, what must I do to inherit eternal life? Why do you call me good? Jesus answered. No one is good except God alone. You know the commandments. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not give false testimony. You shall not defraud. Honor your father and mother. Teacher, he declared, all these I have kept since I was a boy. And Jesus looked at him and loved him. One thing you lack, he said. Go sell everything that you have. Give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come follow me. At this, the man's face fell. He went away sad because he had great wealth. And Jesus looked around and said to his disciples,
how hard is it for the rich to enter the kingdom of God? And the disciples were amazed at his words, but Jesus said again, children, how hard is it to enter the kingdom of God? It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for someone who is rich to enter the kingdom of God. Then the disciples were even more amazed and said to each other, who then can be saved? And Jesus looked at them and said, with man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. Guys, this is such a powerhouse moment in the scriptures where Jesus has this encounter with a man that he truly loved. I mean, he looked at him and loved him enough to tell him the truth. He said, you still lack one thing. And all your achievement and all your success and all the ways that people look up to you and admire you, you're rich, you're young, you're a ruler, you're devout, you're doing the religious thing, you're keeping the commands. You still lack one thing, and it's an identity issue.
You're exactly right. Rich, young, ruler. I mean, money, youth, beauty, and then power, man. Those are the things that really draw us in and command our attention. And that message that Jesus has for him that day is just as true for us.
Every one of us.
Man.
No matter who you are, no matter what you've done, no matter what's been done to you.
Yep.
Whether you think you're great or you think you're small, Jesus is exactly what we need.
Yep.
A new identity in him.
It's absolutely
To
true.
be heirs.
Oh,
That's good.
man, so good.
Hey, it's been a great Thursday. We've loved getting to spend this time with you. Congrats to Bill Mitchell, who apparently knows the weirdest stuff on the planet. He says he got all 6 right. And I don't even know. He would never cheat. No. Yeah, but
No.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's something there. Wow. There's greatness watching.
Yeah.
This is the day.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So congratulations. And we will catch you tomorrow on Friday.
That's it.
This is the day.